Are you ready? It's cold. Extremely cold. Are you sure? Okay. And they're gone. Get in there. Come on, Tony. Get in there, girl. Yeah, it's cold, isn't it? Go on. Cold on the feet. They need a couple minutes. Need a couple minutes for the paws to adjust to it. Hey, buddy. It's cold, eh? You're holding your paw up. You're a big, tough Arctic dog. You'll be alright. It is cold. My nose is, I can feel whatever moisture's inside of my nose is freezing right now. See if this thing starts. This thing hasn't been running for, I honestly don't even know when. But it's a Toyota, right? Oh, the only thing is there's not much fuel in this thing, and that is not a good idea in the winter time. Well, there she goes. You can see there's like no fuel in this thing whatsoever. Anyway, we're using this thing today, so let's get this thing fired up. Get her warmed up. You know it's cold when your smoke is going straight up out of your chimney. All right, well, we got to get a cold start on this bad boy. Look at that thing. I love the stance. I'm loving the look so far. Loving it. Okay, let's fire this thing up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's my coffee from last night. Yeah. Hey, Eddie's life. Come on, Maddie. Come on, buddy. Come on for a visit. Bring that rammer down here. Let's put that thing through the paces. Right, we do have one more final cold start to do before I get the show on the road here. The 550. This thing hasn't run for at least a week and a half, 2 weeks. Oh, door's frozen. Let's see what takes place here now. Oh, buddy, boy. Low fuel in this thing too. Man. Nothing to it, guys. Now, my door won't close. All right. Now, this is like, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna happen. This thing, there's no way this thing's gonna start. This thing is a block of ice. Oh, I just don't see it happening, guys. I just do not see it happening. Oh my God. I am in shock right now. Wow, that impressed me right now. The door even works. Woo! Okay, I should have grabbed the keys for this because I do need to move that. But anyway, guys, as you can see, it is absolutely freezing, but we have some work to do today. I'm actually getting a few minutes to spend on my camp. So we're gonna be taking the FJ back to the camp. We've got lots of snow, probably no vehicles have been back there yet. ATVs, snowmobiles, I'm sure they have been. Probably no vehicles. So it's a perfect element for the FJ. That thing will go anywhere, guys. So we need to get that cleaned off, get the tools, everything loaded up inside there, and head around back. And I'll show you guys what I'm doing back to the camp. Little update. Let's go. All right. Hey, hey, you guys ready? You guys ready? You ready? All right, all right, all right. This is how you put an FJ to work, fellas. Love this rig. There's a hint. Let's go. Yeah, we're definitely the first vehicle to come back here. It's been all ATVs, side-by-sides, and probably a couple snowmobiles so far. But honestly, I treat this thing like an all-terrain UTV vehicle anyway. I know one thing. I should have brought a cup to put my coffee in. Anyway, it is absolutely beautiful through here, looking at the snow like this. I know a lot of guys might look at this and puke, but I actually kind of enjoy it. And one bonus about there being so much snow on the road is now much, much, much smoother. Now, of course, the Fox shocks on this thing certainly help, that is for sure. But, no, branches. This thing is so narrow, it actually fits in a lot of very tight places. It's very easy to get around. The one thing I gotta watch though is these branches are gonna hit that insulation on top of the roof, and I do not want to knock that off and have to go restrap and pick that up. But man, it is so nice to have a little rig like this. You can just beat around. It's perfect for what I gotta do back here to the camp. I mean, this road is not a road you can just drive any vehicle into. During the summer, you can pick your way through here and get in with like a decent SUV, or there was a woman one time who drove a Toyota Corolla back here. I think she was looking at a piece of property and she drove all the way to the end, which is like 4 miles, in a Toyota Corolla. It's unbelievable. But man, yeah, this is fun. If I didn't have that insulation on top of the roof, I would be just blazing through here right now. We're still doing 30 kilometers an hour. Love this thing, man. Love this thing. Dogs love it. You guys, let's go. Of course, I got my chainsaw in case something too bad is across the road here. And this rig is geared up with the no nanny switch. So here we have the no nanny switch right here, and that will take off. That will automatically lock in the rear diff, take off the traction control and just everything, and then you are free spinning, rear end locked, ready to rock and roll. And of course, I do have the 9,500 pound winch on the front of this thing, which is a bit overkill for what the size of this vehicle is, but it's what came on it, and I'm glad actually, because you never know. You never know. I put this thing into some pretty interesting situations. All right, we're on my property now. Beautiful fresh powder to play with. This thing is so much fun. Clipping along here pretty good. Woo! It's easier when you got 2 hands. Oh, I don't want to smash the rocks. We got a big hill. Climb, baby, climb. Dig, 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 dig. Yeah. Brooke. Another hill. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, we're on my property now. So we have like, oh, the tree snapped off there. So we have like 30 acres up this way. It's all just woodland. Definitely a good spot to cut some hardwood and stuff off of. But actually, when you're up on top of this hill, it probably can't really see on the camera because it doesn't really show very well, but on top of that hill you can actually see the lake from up there. It's actually a really nice view. It's just a matter of getting up there. I do have a road in there, but yeah, she's tough getting up there. But anyway guys, so I built this road with my little 8-ton Kubota and sections of it, which I'll show you up here, my dump trailer. So my 14-foot Big Tex dump trailer built a section of this road, and there was nowhere to turn, so I had to back up, pull out, back up. I must have made 140, 150 trips to get this road in. Right here I was able just to scrape off the surface and get down to some decent hard pack. But yeah, she was a job for that little machine. It definitely isn't the Trans-Canada Highway, but it does the trick. But here is the lake, fellas. There is the lake. So here is the lake. So there's a few camps on this side, but we're going this way, and I am the only one out on the point out there. I built to the absolute furthest part on my property. So it was the hardest spot to get to, but is the most secluded. And I'll show you why I did it when we get there. Okay guys, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. We got a big hole here. We got a brook, a big snowdrift. Ah, yeah, baby. Another hill. Can't stop this thing. Woo! Right on. So I do have a Windows froze. Oh, there we go. So I do have a spot cleared out in there, and my father's little pop-up camper is there. Because originally he was just going to put a little pop-up camper in, but then he changed his mind and ended up starting to build a camp. So when I cut the road out, I cut in between all these huge pine trees. I think it just looks cool going through here and seeing all these massive pine trees. This is probably the biggest one. Right there. She's good size. All right, so right about here, it turned swampy until I get to the other side, and I had to basically build a road across here. You couldn't even really walk across here. So I've got a pit in there I took material from. Got a huge pit right here I took material from, and built this road across the swamp. So yeah, this was all done with my Kubota and my little dump trailer. Look out, get going. All right, she's still standing. We got one last big hill climb. And let's go. Yes, sir. Drink my coffee and we'll take a little walk around and show you guys what's going on here. So I think you guys can figure out the reason why I built out here, because, well, we've got lake, we've got lake, we've got lake, and we've got lake. So we've got lake on all sides of us. Now this was the hardest spot to get to, and this land did not look like this, let me tell you. It did not. This was all like that. It was thick. You couldn't even walk through here. There was trees down everywhere. There was huge deviations in the land. You know, you'd have a humongous hill and then like a 30-foot drop. Where the trailer is parked right now, when I built my camp, there was a huge cliff here and a bunch of big pine trees. I took that cliff off. This is all rock. This whole property is just rock. This isn't even half of the rocks that I encountered. I buried most of them. So where that trailer is, like, you had just enough room to set up staging to even just work on the camp. So this was like not like this at all, but it's really well set up now. The soil is not great for growing stuff because it is just all rock, but that is a work in progress. So here is the camp, guys, and it is a two-faced camp right now. I've got two sides of it stained and two sides of it not stained. So this is a 24 by 24 with a loft, and it is very high. The reason why it's so high is because I already had the lumber bought to build a garage, and we didn't end up building the garage. So I used the lumber that I had. So we have a 10-foot first wall and a 5-foot pony wall, and then you add your peak. So yeah, she is quite a ways up there, but it is a very nice spot to hang out, guys. I mean, come on, like look at this, look at this. We put the deck on this summer. Didn't get a whole lot of chance to come back here this summer because of my wife being pregnant, and then, you know, we had the baby. So we haven't had a whole lot of time back here. So the front of it's not done yet. This is a board and batten, in case you guys are wondering. The center the batten's not done yet because we actually decided we're gonna put a great big window right up in here overlooking the lake. I'll take you inside, you'll see a few things. If you're a carpenter, you're gonna pick up on a few things right away. I am not a carpenter. I really hadn't built anything at all before I decided to tackle this project. But it is overbuilt. Like, it is rough cut lumber and all the roof truss and all that stuff. The roof, I mean the rafters, the floor is all rough cut. Everything is rough cut except for the studs. That was actual lumber, and yeah, it is sturdy. It is very sturdy. You come back here with a windstorm and you really can't hear anything at all. Show you guys the inside. All right, so insulation is done. Vapor barrier is not done. As you can see, it's one of my father's deer. It's a good spot for it. We got the wood stove hooked up. We got a TV here. Bedroom. Eventually it will be a bathroom. Bedroom right now. And then of course the loft, we will have 2 bedrooms up there. So the next big project that we have to do, guys, is to get stairs up here. And we've bounced back and forth between a few ideas. But what we are going to do, just to keep it simple, is we are going to cut out the overhang. That is a 40-inch overhang right now. We're going to cut out that overhang right through the center. So we'll take these three joists out, cut them back to the stud for the bedroom. We're gonna run a set of stairs right up through here, right down, and you'll be able to just go straight through, come in from outside, go right up through, and by the time that the stairs get to where they are, you'll still be able to pass through underneath here. We bounce back and forth between doing spiral stairs, you know, building a set of stairs to come out and then have a landing and then go up. We're just gonna keep it simple. We have enough room on the back side. We're going to mount the TV on the back side of the stairs. We'll still have enough room. This will eventually be the kitchen area. I don't know what those are. This will eventually be the kitchen area. But when we first built the camp, and for the first while, all we had was a generator outside. We had extension cords run all through the place. We've got some of the wiring done now. All of it is not done. There's going to be a couple fans up here in the ceiling. All the wiring is not done out here yet. The outside lights, we got some plugins yet to put, but we've got the bedrooms. The bedrooms are ready. The bedrooms are wired. Plugins. This will eventually be the wiring for the water pump. We got a light in here, so we're set up and ready to go for the bedrooms. But yeah, getting back to the power situation, I ended up digging a trench and I ran underground power, and I'll take you guys down and show you. I built a generator building. So we got our panel ready to go so I can fire this thing up, flick a switch, and we have power, no more extension cords. All right, so I ran underground power. I dug a trench from where you see that panel all the way down through to this building right here, which is the generator building. All right, so as of right now, we are hooked up to the gas generator. So we've just got it wired to this plug. I can't show the other end, but because it's all underneath there, but there it is right here. So you got it wired right up to the camp, wired to this just plug right now. It can run everything we need to run, but eventually this will be the generator that's going to power the camp. This is a propane generator, so I can convert this over to a diesel generator, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. The only issue with propane, it's great, it's efficient, it burns super clean, and it will last forever. The only issue is getting it back here. So I don't want to just deal with 20 pound tanks. I'd like to deal with at least 100-pound tanks. Have a couple out here on the side, and then we're set up and ready to go. So I probably will keep it as a propane generator, But yeah, that is the eventual plan, guys, is to have that hooked up. I've got an exhaust system for it. I'm going to put a stack up through the roof, and I'm going to use soundproofing insulation on the inside of this. You really can't hear it that much down here anyway, but it definitely will help. But you can see there is the underground cables going up through right there. So what else do we have on the go here, fellas? So of course, if you're back here, you know there's no running water yet. There's no plumbing yet. Well, you need to have somewhere to use the washroom. So over in this little building right here, I just installed a chemical toilet. So I didn't do an outhouse, I did a chemical toilet. So right here is what we got going on. So if we come back here in the wintertime, all I will do is I will hook up a cord to the generator building and run a heater over into here so that the water doesn't freeze inside of there and bust and break this thing. But this will also be getting insulated as well. But yeah. But anyway, guys, that is what we have going on for my property right here. And of course, we've got my father's, which is right over there. He is building his. So we're building like a little community back here, I guess you could say. But let's show you guys the project at hand for today. Okay guys, so the project that I am doing today. So since we're going to be building this set of stairs and we're going to be up in the loft, right now as you can see there's gaps in the floor and there's dust up there and stuff. So we're going to be up there walking around. The dust and everything is going to keep continuously falling down here onto the bed, onto everything. So what I'm going to do today, it's actually two reasons why I'm doing it. One is to keep the dust down, and the other is to soundproof this. So you see the insulation on the FJ, that is soundproofing insulation that I'm going to be putting in between the floor joists here to help with soundproofing, and then obviously to help from all the dust and stuff falling down. And if I have time, I'm going to be working on the walls as well, because I want to come back here with my son, but I don't want to bring him in here yet with all this insulation dust blowing around. So today, that is what we're going to be doing. Alright guys, so now we're up in the loft. Now I don't need to worry about stuff falling down into the bedrooms, because up here you can see it's like a full-blown construction zone, storage zone. But yeah, from up here you have a beautiful view of the back side of the lake. It's a really nice spot up here, and I built the 5-foot pony wall so you could basically walk right over to the corner and not hit your head. And of course, you know, over here as well. So there will be 2 bedrooms up here. So the steps will be going right from about here down. So that will be the set of steps going down. So yeah, you can tell from up here, if you have a great big picture window there, you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view of the lake. So that's what we're going to be doing. Alright guys, so I do want to tell you what my future plans are here, but my GoPro is probably soon going to die because it is extremely cold. So there will be a kitchen right here. So there will be a sink here, counter space over to that wall, so shelves and stuff over to that wall, and we're gonna have like a little island that comes out, you know, right around here somewhere. Just set toasters on and just whatever on, like just a little island thing, L-shaped countertop thing comes out. We'll end up having a little table set up right in here somewhere, and of course the stairs are gonna be going up to the loft. So yeah, bathroom, bedroom, 2 bedrooms upstairs. We will eventually as well, where we plan on building an overhang over top of the deck here. Once that window's in, overhang over top of the deck, so now no matter if it's raining, snowing, hailing, whatever, you can sit out here on the deck and stare at that. That is, you know, the camp stuff. Of course, we plan on wrapping this deck. We're going to extend this deck all the way around to the front side as well. So I guess that's sort of, you know, inside the camp and the camp itself. But the final goal for power is to have solar. So I'm going to build a shed right here. So that's why I prepped this area. I'm going to build a shed right here for storing wood, storing tools and everything else in, because that trailer will eventually be leaving. And I plan on putting the solar battery bank and stuff right here. Obviously the solar panels will be on the roof, and then at that point we will either tap into to the generator, or we will run a separate line into the camp so that we'll have solar power all the time, but if something happens, we still have the generator for backup. We also do own that little island out there, and we'd love to put like a little shack out there. I don't know, like a little tiny 10 by 10, 12 by 12, just something that someone can stay into. And then we can take a walk down here as long as my camera will stay charged. And we're back home. Yeah, of course my battery died. I am not a YouTuber, guys. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a guy who carries a camera. I'm not a YouTuber. A YouTuber would have taken extra batteries and chargers and all that stuff. I just carry a camera and talk every once in a while. Anyway, we did end up getting more done back there than I thought I was going to get done, actually, which never happens if you guys are familiar with construction at all. Usually it's behind, but I ended up getting both rooms, all the exterior walls done and the ceiling done, insulated, vape barrier, everything's ready to go. So at least we can take Bauer back soon, put him in one of the rooms, and he's good to go. But so that's a little update on, you know, the camp. Off-grid living back there. Stay tuned. There's tons more stuff back there to do. Of course, we have my camp to finish, then we have my father's camp to do. We have all kinds of stuff to do. We need to find time to do it. But anyway. So, but yeah, it was a beautiful day back there. It's so hard to leave when you get back there. It's been a while since we spent some time back there because of, you know, Bauer and whatnot, but soon guys, soon. But anyway, we are back home, and just check this thing out. I mean, come on, this thing looks great. Like, it looks beautiful. It's got this little ears tucked in automatically. Oh, but that air dam, like, look how big the air dam is. It's soon going to be gone. That air dam's gonna be gone. We got some parts in, guys. Air dam's getting replaced. We've got the side badges, we've got mirror caps, we've got door handles, we've got a skid plate coming, actually is in. We've got the new mud flaps are here. I've got the new Husky kickback style mud flaps. I need to get those installed. It is happening, guys. It is happening. But anyway, guys, that is all I have for you for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for the continued support. So if you like the videos, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, stay safe. See ya later. Bye.